They got sick at school. They got RSV. It's just kind of sad that people are having to stay apart.
Now at 11, it seems like everybody is getting sick these days, including here in the Bay Area. And doctors say there is a reason for that. Hi, I'm Sarah Donchi. This is probably the last thing you want to hear after years of grappling with COVID, but this cold and flu season is already packing a 1, 2, 3 punch. We're talking cold, flu, COVID, flu, and RSV. The CDC says more than 6,400 people were hospitalized with the flu last week across the U.S. 3 children died. And for the first time this year, a child under the age of 5 died from RSV and flu. Hospitals are being flooded with both seniors and children infected with RSV, and there is no vaccine for it. Andrea Nakano live now from Marin. So, Andrea, I know what the national picture looks like. What are we hearing about hospitals here? Are they filling up?
Many local children's hospitals here in the Bay Area are near capacity. For example, Benioff Children's Hospital in Oakland and San Francisco are full. But because of the length of stays with this illness are fairly short, beds are opening up quickly. To stop this tripledemic from getting any worse, healthcare providers are giving advice that many people don't want to hear.
They got sick at school. They got RSV, well, the two older ones, and then they brought it home to the rest of the family.
Rachel Davey has seen firsthand how the respiratory infection RSV has impacted her family.
They are still just staying to themselves. They wanted me to come over. Her birthday was actually yesterday, and we had to just stay home and do some FaceTime celebration.
Santa Clara County is seeing unusually high levels of the flu and RSV, prompting healthcare officials to send out this warning.
Don't send your child to daycare or school, and please don't go to work. This is the easiest way to spread the infection to other people and increase the burden on our healthcare systems.
What has healthcare providers concerned is how early the winter viruses are hitting this year. The reason why? We asked Dr. David Cornfield with Stanford Children's Health, and he believes it's because of the pandemic. Kids that were isolated and masked didn't catch it until now.
We're seeing RSV not just in kids who are a year old or 2 years old, but in kids less than 3 years old all at once. And it is the case that the first infection tends to be the most severe.
While there is no vaccine for RSV, healthcare providers are urging people to get vaccinated for the flu and COVID. And as we approach Thanksgiving, the advice is to get together wisely, take the proper precautions to avoid bringing the virus home.
Masking up at work, washing hands frequently, definitely just staying as safe as possible.
Many agencies are testing the wastewater here in the Bay Area, and they're seeing a rising level of the flu, which means it's a higher risk to the community. Andrea Nakano, KPIX 5.
Andrea, thanks. The flu, COVID, and RSV all have similar symptoms: fever, chills, cough, and everything else listed here. And because they seem so similar, the best way to tell which one you have is to go out and get tested. It could also become harder to buy cold and flu medicine this winter. Some Northern California stores, including in the Sacramento area, are having trouble just stocking up.
Well, we've definitely seen a change in our product lines for cough and cold medications. We are seeing things that we've normally ordered not being available, and us trying to figure out other product lines to bring into the pharmacy.
If you can't find your usual medicine, you can try finding a replacement by comparing the active ingredients, but you might want to check with your doctor first. At the same time, COVID rebound cases may be more common in people who take Paxlovid to treat it. A new study out of San Diego found 14% of people who took Paxlovid tested positive again after a negative test. If you live in Contra Costa County, you can order free at-home COVID test kits in the mail all the way through the winter season. Head to our website for the latest information on flu, COVID, and RSV.